Okay. I think I think we're ready for a little improv stream. I've kind of just deliberately gone for just an improv stream. This is the most unprofessional stream I've ever done in my life. I don't even know if the Discord will show it. I have no idea. But I'll be interested to see if anybody actually turns up. I don't even know if I am live at the moment. I should be live. Hold up. Let me double check. Yeah, it says I'm live. Ah, there you are, Sin. Hello. I'm just this is my kind of impromptu random pop-up stream that I was planning to do today, just to kind of finish up the planning for this challenge run that we're doing, the one I was talking about yesterday. Yeah, I think the regular latency mode is on, so I might not get responses as quick as last time, but there you go, there's chat on the screen. But yeah, we're just kind of going to be finishing up this challenge run. I'll give people a bit of time to get in here. We'll see. Yep, the notification has gone live. Oh, I just realised I forgot to change the bloody thumbnail for the live stream. Whoops, I reused some old settings. That's okay. I wonder if I can change it live. Let's actually see. Oh, I think I can. Because I did actually make a thumbnail for this, and I would quite like to use it. There you go. Pokethumb.png. There you go. It's goofy as hell, too. Hello, Designer Pistol. Good to have you here. Oh, an error has occurred. Why has an error occurred? Errors do not occur, please. Why is my playback ID wrong? I have no idea. This is what happens when, like, you know what? I'm just gonna click start stream and see what happens. And things have already broken. But anyways, yes, welcome to the stream. Yo, who's on summer break? Hi, Shikaru. I'm not on summer break yet. I will be on summer break not next month. When does summer break start for me? Is it the end of next month? No, I think I've got about 8 weeks. Yeah, no worries, Sin, no worries. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of an impromptu kind of out of the blue stream today. I did say I was going to quickly stream today just to finish up this. Long story short, we're planning a Pokemon trainer run for Baldur's Gate 3, basically a challenge run. Wabafet! Hi, Sean. Hi, Eldritch. Good to have you. Long story short, the rules for this should be in the description, like the kind of rules of the run. And yesterday we got as far as figuring out what summons we can use and kind of figuring out the finer specifics of the rules. Today we need to actually map out the route. We need to decide which bosses are going to make up the gym leaders in the Elite Four, so which bosses we're going to be having to beat for the run to consider complete. We have to figure out the equipment that we're going to be grabbing along the way that is going to help us. Basically, we want to route out the entire journey, where the vendors are that we can use. This is your first year where you won't have summer break? Oh no, Sin. Yeah, so the kind of idea is, right, is that there's quite a few rules to it. It's more than just summon as many summons as you can and just go. It's like you have to use one at a time. You can only have 6 at a time. It's like single battle rules. And yes, I'm going to attempt it on honor mode, but if we get past Act 1 and then lose the run, we're just going to continue on Tactician or Custom or whatever it is. Beating this on honor mode would be nice, but it's not an end goal. So yeah, we've got to figure out what enemies we're going to beat, what equipment we're going to need, and where the potential vendors, the shopkeepers, are going to be that are going to contain the summons that we need. Because the summons that we need is the whole point of the run, is that we can only use summons that come from scrolls that we can scribe into a wizard spellbook, items, or quest rewards. So we actually have to go out into the world and, quote-unquote, catch Pokemon. That's how it works. So I wanted to just pull some people from the community into the live stream to just figure out how we're going to do it. I think that's just... And I think it's nice to make it a community effort. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. So yeah, just a quick, short, impromptu stream, just to kind of continue basically what we were up to yesterday, just kind of finishing up the planning. So we'll be going over the wiki and such like that today as well. So yeah, happy to have everyone here. I hope we can all just kind of have a chill time today, and then hopefully we can actually start the stream, like the actual challenge run, tomorrow, as kind of like a Monday stream. The owlbear is the Pikachu but does not stay in the ball. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some things throughout the run, but are just kind of there for thematic purposes. Absolutely. But yeah, so the main thing I want to figure out is what are our 8 gym leaders and Elite Four going to be, because the champion is the final boss. Once we beat the champion and the final boss, we're done with the run. But we need to beat 8 bosses as gym leaders and then 4 bosses as the Elite Four, and we need to decide exactly how that's going to go. Hi Zim, good luck being the very best like no one ever was. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, this is just the planning today, but I would actually like to start streaming the actual run itself tomorrow. And kind of maybe periodically throughout the week and just see how we do. Basically just a lot more casual streams that people can just kind of come and go from as they please. Because the main idea is that I would basically record the whole run and then do a slightly more edited video on it, basically almost like a stream highlights type deal, going over the challenge run, like you see a lot of challenge run YouTubers do. Grim for the Steel Gym? Yeah, exactly. So that's the kind of thing that we're going to be figuring out today. So let's do the enemies first, because I feel like that's going to be a huge thing. Hi, Nave. Good to have you. Sorry you can't stay, but it's nice of you to drop in. Thank you so much. I know this is kind of a weird day to just suddenly stream. Hello, Leo. Good to have you here as well. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, even just for a moment, if people can. But yeah, this is basically just the idea of this is we're just going to finish up the planning today. It's not a big stream. But yeah. Let's get into the actual bosses. So, is there like a bosses page on the wiki? That would be quite nice. Category bosses. Here we go. Perfect. Hi, Elia. Good to have you here. We're just kind of finishing up the planning for the Pokemon Trainer run. So, the gym leaders are throughout Acts 1 through 3. Kind of. Like I would kind of like it to be, if we can, make it so the gym leaders are Act 1 and 2, and then the like the Elite Four, like Act 3. I think that would be cool if we can make it work that way. So maybe have like Ketheric Form be the final gym leader or something. Hi David, good to have you here. That's kind of my idea. And then obviously maybe like the Elite Four could be Answer, Savarok, Leroican, like along that sort of thing, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so we go gym leaders, Elite Four, champion. And we try and do it on honor mode under the restrictions that we have. If we fail honor mode, we continue on custom. That's just it. Can't you make the 3 baddies be like special Rocket members or something? Yeah, exactly. Like the Absolute. Like it's Team Absolute. It's not the cult of the Absolute. It's Team Absolute. Like Team Plasma, Team Rocket, all that sort of thing. Who's the main GIF you fight at Act 1 in the Crash? That is Inquisitor. I don't know if he's on this list. I don't know. Again, this is the kind of thing that we'll have to figure out. But that's kind of the plan, right? Yes, you loved... Yeah, that's what I think is really cool. I think just getting all of these, like, unique things. I think Gym Leader number 1. I think this one's quite obvious. Probably Anti-Ethel, right? Early game encounter. Can get enough summons for it to be potentially doable. Inquisitor Wargaz? Yeah. Ethel is a returned gym leader Elite Four member that happened in like a Pokemon game. Yeah, but I think we'll consider like the Act 1 version of her, kind of like the gym leader that we fight, and like we actually need to complete the run, but we could fight her again in Act 2 if we wanted, but like, or Act 3. Definitely Auntie Ethel, yeah. Trying to think of like other kind of early game bosses that would work. Obviously the Apostle of Merkel will be probably one of like the 8th gym leader for sure. Easily. But let's try and figure these out in order. Grim or Gurm? Is it Grim or Gurm? Probably Gurm. He's definitely going to be like Steel Gym, I think someone said already. Maybe he's the fighting leader because he's got a ton of guts with him that can function as a Pokemon. Yeah, maybe. So she is the Larry. I don't know, I've not actually played Scarlet and Violet yet. I need to, but I haven't got around to it. Battle with the Tadpole? Yeah, so Flind. Flind could be an early game boss that we could consider. But again, we have to remember we need to like spread these out across like Act 1 and 2. And I definitely think the Thorms, so Malleus Thorm, Ketheric, and Thizzbold, and Garangoth would all be gym leaders. I think that makes sense. I know they almost kind of have like an Elite Four vibe to them, but that's more Act 3. That could take up half of the... Like, Kefric Thorm is the 8th gym leader. I mean, I know we can kill these guys just by talking to them, but I would attempt to fight them, I think. Maybe the 3 leaders of the Goblin Camp could function as the 3 brothers in black and white. True, like the first gym leader. So yeah, maybe we need to take down those 3, and it counts as 1. That could work. I could see that. I think that could absolutely work, actually, now that you have said that. Yeah, let's see. All in one gym like how it was in black and white? Yeah, I agree. That could definitely work. So yeah, maybe we'll make it so... but are they actually count? Yeah, Draw, Ragslin, Minthara, and Priestess Gut would all count towards that. So yeah, we'll mark that down as the first gym leader. Let me go to the document. Yeah, so gym leader number 1 is... Let me actually kind of do like a subcategory here. Gym leaders. Gym leader 1. Draw Ragslin? Yeah, Ragslin. And Guts. Ripple. Black and white. Yeah. I think that works for a first one. Absolutely. Or Team Absolute admins in the hideout. Oh, right. The Thorms could be the absolute admins. Oh god, are we gonna have to... Are we gonna have to fight the evil team as well, in addition to the gym leaders in Elite Four? Holy shit. That would create a lot of extra work, but it would be... Hi, Luis. Good to have you here. And if Kefric counts as the 8th gym leader / evil team leader, it would go full circle to Giovanni. Yeah. Okay. We're not... Okay, so I'm gonna add a new category to this thing. It's gonna be evil team. So we need to... I'm creating way more work for myself, but it's gonna be fun. So yeah, so these guys are actually going to be the admins. So yeah. And then the Thorms are also the admins. Act 1. And then the 3 Thorms in Act 2. Yeah, so in order to take down the kind of evil team, we have to also take down the 3 Thorms and the leaders of the Goblin Camp. Spider Queen for the Bug Gym? Yeah, we could count the Spider Queen. But yeah, so I think the first gym leader is either going to be Flind or Auntie Ethel. It depends on who we're confident we can beat, essentially. Gurm is going to be one, and Gurm... I actually anticipate being quite easy, because what we can do is just use Sanctuary, lure him over to the hammer, and then have, like, Mage Hand use the hammer or something, or maybe we use the hammer and use the summon to distract him over to the hammer. I think Gurm can absolutely be beaten. What about the 3 Ogre Brothers? I would actually use them as a Pokemon, rather as like a one-time use Pokemon, rather than have them being a boss. Gurm? Okay, thank you. Gurm. But yeah, so Flint could be a gym leader in a sense. A very hard to beat gym leader. Holy shit. Yeah. That's going to be tricky, but it could work. I mean, all of these fights are going to be tricky under the restrictions we have set. It's Grim, I'm fucking with... Sin! I saw that message get redacted. I saw it. You should do Grim first. Like I say, Grim might actually be one of the easier ones. But again, we can't jump into anything too quickly. Balthazar is absolutely a gym leader. We need to beat him anyway. He'll be an Act 2 gym leader for sure. He might be the 7th. Let's figure out. So I can see 3 Act 1s. So maybe we want to come up with like 4 in Act 1, 4 in Act 2. He's super hard on solo. Yeah, but I feel like with the summons we can kind of do like strategies to compensate for that. I saw too early, I think. No, I think you'll be fine, Sin. I don't think it matters too much in chat. Hey, at least I don't think I can get a false copyright strike on this one. Yeah, that happened yesterday. I got a false copyright strike on the trivia stream. But kind of like the opening. Nia has gym leader vibes? Yeah, in a way. Is he actually considered a boss? He is. Nia is considered the boss. But then that's also like the whole encounter. Ooh. Oh, what about the guy at the murder tribunal? Yeah. Savarok is going to be an Elite Four member for sure. Balthazar is the Ghost Time gym leader? Yeah, exactly, because he actually has summons, so that feels kind of appropriate. Let's figure out the Act 1 ones first before we jump too far ahead. Anti-Ethel, Flind, Nier, and Grim? Is that what we're happy with? Or is Nier more of an admin? He feels like an absolute admin, not a gym leader. In fact, I am going to put him as such. Yeah, I think that makes more sense overall. To have him be that. That means we have a lot of evil team admins to go for. It's basically going to be like an all bosses run at this point, but so I do think we need to be a bit selective in who we decide to make the main bosses. You can change his mind to give up the absolute later. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually know that. So, I think Flind, Auntie-Ethel, and Grim, I've already forgotten how to pronounce it. Grim, we'll say, should definitely be gym leaders for sure. Oh, there's Wargaz. Yeah, maybe he can be the final gym leader for Act 1. So we'll go Flind, Ethel, Grim, Wargaz? I don't exactly know how it's pronounced. I think that'll work. No, Karlach is not going to be a boss. We're not down to get the Infernal Robe of Will today, because this is going to be a Will run. Yeah, I think that'll work. Karnas, no, we don't need him as a boss. Yeah, so I think Flind, Ethel, Grim, and Wargaz. Everybody chill with that as the kind of Act 1 first set of 4? I think that'll work. That works? We think that works? Sure, sounds good. Okay. I think that sounds good to me. I think that's what I would quite like to go with. So yeah, we'll go with Flind, Ethel, Grim, and Wargs. Okay, so let me put that into this. Okay, so the first one is going to be Flind, who is going to be... I wonder what type all these guys are going to be. Flind, Ethel... Ethel's a fairy type. Absolutely. Fairy dark, for sure. Ethel's a fairy type. Did I miss stream? No, you've not missed stream. This is just an impromptu stream, me, but thank you for coming. Flind... I don't know what type of Flind would be. I'm just kind of trying to kind of give myself jokes to write later on. Normal or fighting? Yeah, we'll go with fighting. That actually makes sense. Ethel is the fairy type. Grim is the steel type. I didn't realize you were streaming, currently playing Wrath of the Righteous at the moment. I've got to do some Wrath of the Righteous streams so I can learn Pathfinder. That's definitely going to be a thing in the future. And then finally, Wargaz. Oh, what Wargaz? Would he be psychic or fighting? Probably psychic, right? Yeah, probably psychic. With a... yeah, I think psychic makes sense. Would that counteract psychic for the absolute? Not necessarily. You came from Pathfinder to D&D? Interesting. Leaf fighting for Orin, I'd say? Yeah, maybe. Psychic, I don't know if you want overlapping gyms. Well, Kethric is probably going to be a dark type gym leader. I think for the gyms, we're not actually really going to have that many overlapping types. Really. I mean, it's all flavor anyway. It's not like set in stone. It doesn't really matter. It's just meant for fun. It's just meant for like distinguishing different things. It's not a huge deal. Hi, Invincible. Wargas would be psychic because of all that emotional trauma he inflicted on me during my honor run. Don't say that one. This is supposed to be an honor run. Holy shit. I'm taking this way too seriously. Yeah, don't worry about it, Shigaro. It's fine. So yeah, that's kind of like the first 4, right? Let's have a look. So Balthazar and Kethric, like Kethric's the final one, for sure. Kethric is definitely the final of the gym leaders. At the same time as being a evil team admin, because again, it's like Giovanni, like it was pointed out to me. Kethric Thorm. If I actually spelt it right. Thorm. He will be a dark type. Do all the gym leaders need different types? They could if we find a way to like make that work. But I'm not making it a requirement. It's more just for like categorization's sake. I think Balthazar would be the 7th, because the way you fight him in the story. So Balthazar, and he's the ghost type. And then it's Kethric, Ghost, Viconia, Dark, Elite Four. Yeah. But I think there's enough encounters in Act 3 for the Elite Four to be... Maybe we move this down, because there's so many options, right? We're just kind of naming, like, who we want to make the requirements for beating the run. That's just it. Yurgia for a fire gym. Ooh, that's gonna be hard, but it could be done. The only issue I can see coming up there is Raphael is going to be a Fire Elite 4 member. Wouldn't Balthazar be Poison? That's true. Oh, hi, Todd, and Brian, and Cynthia. Wow, there's so many people in the stream today that there's a lot of people today. I wasn't expecting that for, what do you call it, like an impromptu stream. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe, Oh god, there's Cazador as well. He could be a... Ugh, there's too many options. Balthazar fits Poison as well. Yeah, so how about we do Poison for Balthazar then, and then that frees up the Ghost type. For a different thing. Poison... Then Kethric can be Ghost. Yes! That makes more sense. And then Viconia can be Dark. Right. Maybe we need to maybe now that we're kind of approaching this from the angle of they actually have types associated with them, maybe we should look at this from the perspective of, like, maybe changing up some of the bosses we already decided on. Let's see. Answer... Well, Answer's a dragon type. That's not even a question. What type would Gortash be? Weirdly enough, I'd put Gortash as a normal type. Because when you really think about it, Gortash on his own is just a dude. It's his machinery and, like, his traps and all that is what elevates him, right? I honestly think Gortash is a normal type. Yeah. That's what I think. Again, we'll have to decide exactly what the Elite Four, in quotations, are going to be. I keep opening up Balthazar's door during his first encounter. It's too funny seeing him die after all that gloating. Answer is a bronze dragon. He's electric type. Oh, maybe. Wait, that makes his color scheme then really cool, because it's like faded bronze. That's actually really cool. The Spectator is a rock type? Maybe. Or the Spectre. Spectre or Spectator? Gortash is probably dark or electric type. Yeah, that's true, actually. I could see electric type making sense for him, actually. But again, we're jumping too far ahead of ourselves. We're still figuring out the last two gym leaders, or perhaps swapping them around a bit. Elite Four would probably be Cazador, Viconia, Answer, and Raphael. Yeah, but then there's also Savarok. Wait, I know what we should do for Raphael, because I was worried about Raphael being a member of the Elite Four. Raphael should be like, you know how in like Gold and Silver and like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you could fight Red? And he's like the super boss of the game, and that like he's got like level 80 Pokemon. Raphael should be Red. Like he should just be Raphael should be like, if we complete the run, he's like an optional encounter to try, right? Because I don't know if Raphael is going to be beatable. No, I don't think Raphael's the champion. The champion is the Absolute. Like that's just it. That all coalesces into one. If we beat the champion, which is the Absolute, but Raphael can be like the optional fight. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe Raphael. But again, really far ahead of ourselves here. I want to get these last two done. Yeah, so the Neverbrain is the champion. Oh, there's the Steel Watcher Titan as well. Perhaps Shadow Cursed Shambling Mound. That's apparently considered the boss. Sarah, the Phase Spider Matriarch. I think somebody said that this would be a good Bug-type gym leader. In fact, honestly, I would replace Flind with this. I think this is more realistic, and also kind of fits that, like, early gym vibe more. I think I'm going to go for the Phase... I'm going to replace Flind with the Phase Spider Matriarch. I think that makes sense, and have it be a Bug-type. Whoops. Then that frees up the Fighting type for something else, which is a lot more, lenient for this kind of game. Raphael's the secret boss? Yeah. I thought the Neverbrain was just the big end game boss against the box art legendary. If we could catch it, yes, but that's not really how this works. Except Red doesn't have anything to say, and Raphael has a musical number. Well, Raphael is red. Like, he's actually the color red. Ethel? Ethel's the fairy type. Ethel is the fairy type. Yeah, we've already got that invincible. And then Gom is the steel type, and then Wargaz is the psychic type, then Balthazar is the poison type, Thorm is the ghost type, and he's going to cap out the gym leaders being, like, one of the leaders of the evil team, like Giovanni was. Mini Netherbrain, us. True. The secret ending of the game, us takes the crown of Karsus and becomes the next Netherbrain, but they're still loyal to you. If you fought against Orpheus, he would be the fighting type as he's a monk. Oh, okay. Hi, Voltage. Good to have you here. Couldn't catch Eternatus during the big endgame boss and sort of... Yes, you could. Yes, you could. You catch Eternatus at the end of that fight, Sin. Yeah. You catch Eternatus at the end of that fight. What about the other forms? Ah! If we go down, Brian, they are our evil team admins. Team Absolute. The three forms, Nair, and the Goblin Camp guys. Ha ha ha! So, we just need 2 more gym leaders, and I kind of want to pull them from Act 2. If we can. Who the fuck's Bernard? Oh! This could be an interesting battle. I don't think I've ever actually done this. This could be electric type. Ooh. Like an early game electric type gym. And it's like at the top of like the tower. So like you actually have to do the extra Voltage. Sorry, Voltage. We are planning the Pokemon Trainer run that I'm going to be doing on live streams. Howdy, what are you all doing? Hi, Eclipse. We're practically we're finishing planning the Pokemon Trainer run. You can catch / dominate the Neverbrain. Okay. So maybe the Yeah, bro, Answer is a dragon type. Yeah, we've already got that. He's going to be probably one of the Elite Four members. But I like Bernard as an electric type gym leader. Well, we got Steel already. Steel is Gum. I'm gonna put Bernard as an electric type gym. I think he could actually do really well. Let me do this, and then I'm gonna put him as maybe Gym 3, because I'm not sure if he's gonna be easier or harder than Ethel. So I'm gonna put him as Gym 3. Is it Grim? I've heard so many different pronunciations. Rafa's a fire or dark type? Definitely fire, 100%. What are these gym leader guys? Okay, so if you don't know anything about Pokemon, basically in every Pokemon game, you have to fight 8, like, there's, like, boss fights in the game, so the gym leaders, basically, they run, like, Pokemon gyms. It's not gym in, like, the usual workout sense, it's like a fighting gym, where your Pokemon battles. So you have to beat the 8 gyms and their respective gym leaders. Then you have to fight the Elite Four, which are like 4 really strong trainers, and then the champion at the end, and that's kind of how Pokemon games function. So for this Pokemon run, we are going to be fighting 8 bosses that we are designating as gym leaders, then the Elite Four, then the champion. So it's basically just adding an extra layer of, like, thematic kind of challenge to the run. As in Grimforge? Yeah, fair enough. Bernard, it's harder than Ethel in my experience, at least on Honor mode. Interesting. Fine then, so Raphael gets to be the champion, and the Neverbrain is the equivalent of Arceus in Legends Arceus. Okay, I've not actually played Legends Arceus yet. Well, I have, but I haven't beaten it. So, okay, well, maybe we'll go with that then. Maybe we'll say Raphael is the champion. Which is a terrifying prospect, but hey, we'll go with it. And then maybe we should consider Orin and Gortash as, like, the final 2 admins for this evil team. And then the box art legendary is the Netherbrain. Maybe. Yeah, evil team leaders, yeah. Orin and Gortash can be like what Getsus was in Black and White. Yeah, exactly. I think they work. I think this is like our kind of evil team. Kind of works. So we just need one more gym battle to slot into here. Preferably something from Act 2 just to wrap it up. The clown is a gym leader for normal. That's actually kind of funny. What is the is this actually considered the boss? This could be like grass type. Whoa. A child from Halsin's quest? Okay. I've never actually fought this boss, I don't think. That's interesting. The mound can one-shot you. Oh shit, okay. But yeah, what do we think? Grass-type gym leader? Do it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oops. There's a ton of plant creatures with it. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Gym leader number 1. Bug type is the Face Spider Matriarch. Fairy type number 2. Ethel number 3. Bernard the electric type. Number 4. Grim the steel type. Number 5. Wargaz the psychic type. Number 6. The Shambling Mound is the grass type. 7 is Balthazar the poison type. And then the final one, who is also an evil team admin, is Ketherick the ghost type. The evil team admins are the Goblin Camp Trio for Act 1, as well as Nier, the 3 forms in Act 2, and then Orin and Gortash in Act 3. Seems good to me. So now we need to work out the Elite Four. So I'm going to actually make that its own section. Make the Elite Four its own section in the document, so I can refer to it a bit more easily. Oops. The mound is rock type. It resists fire. Really? That's interesting. I'll keep it as grass type for now, just because it looks grass. And it has, like, grass type allies, but we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, it does come out of nowhere, though. Oh, okay. We can pull a Rainbow Rocket thing where each leader of the Absolute is the leader of their own evil team, aka Ball, Team Bane, Team Merkle. Yeah, that's cool, actually. I like that flavoring. I learned that the hard way. Oh no. Right, so the Elite Four. This is where it gets like into hard mode territory. Because these are the most difficult encounters in the game. For the most part, right? Especially for what we're trying to do here. So, the ones that are kind of up for, like, kind of consideration. Laconia. Savarok. Answer. I think that's it, actually. No, I've missed something here. Loroakin, that was the other one. We need the lightning dragon? Yeah. Hello there, what did I miss? Not much, we're just kind of figuring out what bosses we need to beat to consider the run complete. So Anders / etc. just trash trainers. I guess so, yeah. Yeah. And then Raphael as the champion. Holy shit, this is going to be hard. Yeah, the only thing, yeah, Cazador is a bit of a tricky one. Maybe we actually need to look at the Pokemon type chart. Hold up. There you go. Yeah. Cazador could be one. Anders can bite my shiny metal. Those four are the only others that are significant. Yeah, so Viconia... What's Savarok be? Oh yeah, the Steel Watcher Titan. That's another potential candidate. Right, yeah, Loroakin could be the normal type, and he also summons his, like, kind of minions, right? Savarok could be fighting. Yeah. Yeah, Savarok is fighting. Okay, we'll make it, yeah, Savarok is going to be fighting. That makes sense, right, so... Savarok... Oh, I keep doing that. Savarok is fighting... I like this, like, little flavoring that we're giving all of this. Answer is going to be Dragon, obviously. With a hint of electric, but mostly dragon. God, this is going to be hard. Just thinking about how hard this run is actually going to be, but I think it's going to be fun because I'm actually going to be streaming it and not recording it in private like last time. We got a fire type. Raphael. He's going to be the, like, fire type champion. You finished your newest build? Last one for BG3 since you're taking a break from BG3 builds? Yeah, I think you said that yesterday. In fact, I recorded 2 different videos today, but I have to... one of them is ready to upload, and one of them I have to edit. One of them is not a build video, though. It's actually something different. But it's still Baldur's Gate related. Cazador is flying? Cazador would be dark? Maybe. I'd argue giving Kefric fighting just so you can give Cazador ghost. Nah, I think Kefric needs to be the ghost type. It's just too close. Raph's theme as the champion fight is terrifying, yeah. Savarok was the former fighting gym leader before Orin took his place. Yeah, Orin is the evil team leader for us. Right, unless we don't bring Nightsong along. I guess, yeah, maybe we drop Loroakin then. Then what is the Steel Watcher Titan other than Steel? Unless we change Grim to a different type, maybe Fire, because you have to use Magma to beat him? I don't know. Dark types are called the evil type in Japan. Yeah! That is actually a cool fact. I would love to see Cazador. He has such a gym leader theme. Okay, so, yeah, maybe we go with... what the... Oh, it's like, what's that tab? It's the tab you opened earlier, you dumbass. Right. Yeah, so we've got, hold on, did I already put him on the list, actually? Is that why he's not here? Yeah, so we have Savarok. I'm down to drop the Steel Watcher Titan and go for Cazador and Viconia. I know, but I think because we already technically have a Steel leader, I think someone made the argument that, like, he could just be kind of like another one of those, like, legendary Pokemon that we can get, but we don't actually have to fight. We've already got Psychic, unfortunately, Eclipse. But I can see where you're coming from there. I could see... Let's actually have a look at the type chart. But yeah, problem is too many categories, like, overlap. Hi, Dex. Cazador is tricky with our duplicate types, yeah. So I think we're all kind of settled on Viconia being dark type, and I will add her to the list, I think. Oops. No, we've already got poison for Balthazar Dex. Let me go over all the types that we have. Bug, Fairy, Electric, Steel, Psychic, Grass, which I meant to put type. We have Grass, Poison, Ghost. Now we have Fighting, Dragon, Dark, and... Make him an Ice type because he's a cold-ass bitch. Wait, hold on. You're onto something there, Sin. Actually, hold up. Vampires kind of have an association with ice, right? Yo, wait, what? Hold up. That's what Cazador used to look like? Dude, why didn't they keep that design? That is so much more interesting. Like, and visually distinct than this. Like, again, I think everyone's initial reaction to Cazador was like, really? This guy is what Astarion is so afraid of? But you saw this guy, you'd be like, oh shit, yeah. He's like an aged master vampire, like, totally. Holy hell. Yeah, no, that's absolutely what Cazador should have looked like. Definitely not that. But that for sure. Oh my god. That's so good. Yeah, exactly. Definitely, like... Yeah, exactly. I absolutely think that should have been Cazador's final thing. You like the idea of pompous bit of Cazador being a pompous shit? I mean, yeah, he can still be a pompous shit, but he can also look cool doing it. It's all the mustache, just ask Garl, yeah. And his vampire stuff. Yeah, I agree. But anyways. What could we make Cazador? There's got to be something in his kit that could give me an idea. Light. Vampirism. Nah, we've got Fairy for Ethel, unless we were to change Ethel to something, but I think Fairy makes too much sense for her. Flying type? Because of the flying bats? Maybe. Ground because he was buried? Okay, that's kind of funny. I like flying, though. I like flying. I mean, look at Astarion. He's a butthole, but it makes him charming. Yeah. I like Cazador as a flying type. Can't see him being anything other than dark. You know what? I think as we're just out of options at this point, we're going to do Cazador as a flying type. Has there ever been a flying type Elite Four member? I actually have no idea. Just because we're out of ideas, we've already used all of them. There you go. There's our types. And then the champion is Raphael, the fire type master. And I know champions aren't usually relegated to one type, at least not anymore, but they used to be. Is Ghost the only undead type? Yeah, kinda, and we use that for Ketheric. I know the last one is a bit of a stretch. I know Cazador as a flying is a bit of a stretch, but kind of out of options. I just arrived on the live and see the title. What's going on? Hi, Jonren. We are finishing up planning a challenge run that I intend to do where we're going to play Baldur's Gate 3 as a Pokemon trainer. And we've just kind of finished thinking up all of the bosses that we need to beat in order to consider the run complete. The 8 gym leaders, the Elite Four, and the champion, and also the evil team that we have to beat as well. And then, yeah, like Louise just said, if I copy this, and then... And then we go to... There you go. The Neverbrain is the box legendary we need to beat in order to finish the game. Is Answer the legendary? No, the Neverbrain is. Answer is our Dragon-type Elite Four member. Technically, we could also count the Steel Watcher Titan as an optional fight, but we don't need to do that one, I don't think. I don't think it's necessary to the run, because then it is just an all-bosses run. Whereas this is like a carefully curated like list of encounters that I think is fun. Objectives, catch them all. I almost wish we had like an item like, because you know how the Iron Flask lets you summon the Spectator at least once? I wish there was a version of the Iron Flask that you could actually throw at an enemy to capture it and then use it again, because I would mod in just a bunch of those and use them. Steel Watcher's a part of the evil team? Yeah, but... And then the Steel Watcher admin. Again, it'll depend if we feel like we want to do that fight later. I'm afraid, if you want to read the rules description, I put it in the description of the stream, I do believe, but I can go over them quickly on stream for you here. Basically, as long as we don't deal direct damage to enemies as a player and only use summons for damage, we can kind of do other stuff. Yeah. So we can use Haste, Bless, like we're going to use Sanctuary on ourselves to make it so like they can only attack the summons. We're going to have things like Bardic Inspiration that we can use, stuff like that. But if you want to check the description, all the details should be there, unless I really messed up when I made this stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all in the description for you, so yeah. Feel free to check that out. Steel Watcher Titan is just Gortash's Pokemon. Yeah, basically. It's like Mewtwo. He just left it over in the chamber. But yeah. I think we've got all of the actual objectives complete. We know what the bosses we have to beat. So the next thing I want to do is route out the equipment and the vendors. So we need to think about the equipment that's going to help us the most during this run. Remember, you can throw the Hill Giant Elixir. That is true. If that affects summons, that could be huge, Sim. That could be very, very huge. So let's actually go over the other equipment here. Did you use alcohol addiction? Yeah. Let's see. Giant elixirs? Question mark? It's like using like a dire hit or something. But Glow Ceramics one that can give resistance to all damage is mandatory. Yes. You're thinking of the Abyss Beckoners, I believe. Let me find them. Well, the thing is if we use Sanctuary, we don't have to worry about the Abyss Beckoners, because our summons won't attack us. So if we have Sanctuary on our trainer character, which we want to do, the Abyss Beckoners almost have no downside. The Strength Elixirs can be thrown effects for 10 turns. Okay, interesting, but does that affect summons? That's the only question. Gortash is Giovanni. Actually, Ketherick is Giovanni. So yeah, the Abyss Beckoners, we can absolutely use those, and they are obtained... Oh, I keep doing that. The Abyss Beckoners are obtained... They're in the Zentrum hideout, aren't they? Zentrum basement, Risen Road. Cool. I will pop them... I'll put that in the description. Cool. We must be a bad Pokemon trainer if your team wants you dead but can't hit you. It's called using frustration. Yeah, I don't even think frustration is still in the Pokemon games, actually. I think they got taken out. Right, what other boots could be good? Actually, I remember that summons can drink potions from your inventory. Really? That's interesting, Top. We'll have to test that. Like a zombie, it should work. Interesting. Okay, so let me show you the equipment that we already have, because it's from the viable summons. So, we have Mage Hand as our starter. Find Familiar can be found from scrolls or early vendors. Shovel can be found in the Blighted Village. Scratch. The Iron Flask, which will give us a Spectator, but that's only for an emergency. Flaming Sphere. Second Marriage, which will give us a zombie guaranteed. Raven Gloves for Crow for the Raven. Animate Dead, which we could get from Circle of Bones, so we already have that one. Mylar Elemental, it is a scroll in the game, I just don't know where to find it. We can get the Shadow Lantern Wraith from Professor Gale Oak. Summon us. Obviously, we know how to get that. Infernal Rapier. We're going to be playing as Will, so we can get that. Conjure Elemental is somewhere. It's in the similar situation to Minor Elemental. We should be able to get it. It's just a case of where. The Scroll of Bestial Communion would allow us to summon a Diva. We can get that in Act 3. But we'd need to be level 11. Sethin, which would give us a level 6 spiritual weapon from the barn in Act 3. The Necromancy of Thay, if we complete that questline, will give us Dance Macabre. And the Crypt Lord Ring comes from an Act 3 mission, which will give us Create Undead, but Thrumbo must survive. Sorry, I think I've missed something. What did Pablito say? Have I missed? Hi, Pablito. Vital thing is if the Abyss Beacon is made from the summon become an enemy, or simply attack everyone, because if the latter is true, summons can start killing each other. My understanding, I think I've tested this before, is they well, it doesn't actually matter for us, Pablito, even if that is true, because we're only allowed to have one summon out at a time. So we're not just going to be throwing millions of summons. We're only allowed one at a time. We're under single battle rules. Pact of the Tome, I think, gives Elemental. Yes, but Zim, first rule. The only summons the player can use must come from scrolls, items, or quest rewards. We have to go out and catch them. Learning things through level up or from a class feature does not count. Yeah, if you watch my old Monster Tamer video, that kind of outlines the rules quite well. Yeah, it's good to have you here, Pablito. I don't think I've seen you in a while, mate. Good to have you. Is Dance Macabre just a Pokemon like Manectron? Yeah, so if you look up here, where does it say? Where does it say? Only one summon can be used at a time. Multiple entities summoned from one casting of a spell count as a singular summon. So that might be where the Abyss Beacon is coming to trouble if you summon something like Ice Mephits or Dance Macabre, but most of the time it should be fine. Yeah, so like Phalanx, Dugtrio, Magneton, multiple entities as a single Pokemon. That's just why that makes sense. Right. So we need Giant Elixirs, maybe. Abyss Beckoners, we definitely want. What other items do we need? Or you could just say we Wonder Traded some level 100 legendaries that were too weak. And we're too weak for them to listen. That's a good one, yeah. Circle of Bones we already have. Dumb question, can you twin spell summons? I don't believe so. I think we have access to pretty much all clothing and armor. Maybe not clothing, because we're not going to have... Oh no, we can get mage armor. And I think, yeah, if we take that level dip of cleric, we can get heavy armor as well. So we have access to all armor and clothing, so let's see if there's any here that would be good for us. Dance Macabre is just using beat up every turn. Yeah, that's actually really good. I like that. I like that flavoring. Maybe items that give the buff on healing our summons. Yeah. So like the ring of like salving. In fact, I did have equipment laid out in my original video. Hold up. That is not... that is not even close. Trying to type quickly, it does not want... What is Horribozone? Oh my god, stop it. There we go. Ah. Yeah, I think I had some equipment. Yeah, so the Infernal Rapier. The Cloak of Cunning Broom, I think I just used to help us run away from battle. Like using the, like the Smoke Bomb item or whatever it is. The Unflinching Protector Amulet and the Spellcrux Amulet, the Crypt Lord Ring. Scroll of Haste is another way to get haste for free up magical secrets. List of possible summons, yeah. Search Hobo with a shotgun. If I do that, that's going to be weird. Anyways. Yeah, there's a few... Yeah, because Unflinching Protection would allow us to protect our Pokemon from an attack automatically once per short rest. And we can use the Spellcrux Amulet to get 2 level 6 spell slots as well. Which could be really helpful. So I definitely think the Spellcrux Amulet is something to grab, and we can grab that quite early in Act 2. Where is my document there? I'd say something like that could be really useful. Act 2. Right. Towers Warden. You have to be holding the Lancer for the Wraith and Rapier for Cambion, so you need Dual Wielder. Or we just swap the weapons mid-combat. That's not a huge deal. I know I'm going to want the alert feat on this build. That's for sure. Alright, see you later, Dex. When you say you can use each summon once, does that include variations of the same spell? Well, maybe we can... Okay, I guess that is a little bit non-specific. Yeah, we could also have the Markiplier and Staff of Spell Power in our bag. That is true, yeah. So I guess I would say, I think one spell counts as one Pokemon. So, for example, Find Familiar, yes, it has a bunch of variants, but I would count that as one, I think. Summon Elemental has multiple different elementals. Yeah, I think I would count that as one each time. Like, Conjure Elemental is just is like Cast Form on steroids. It's one Pokemon, but it can change forms. Because I think if we count Conjure Elemental as 4 different Pokemon out of the 6, the challenge, it gets a bit too lenient. You gotta go, you have a D&D session? Alright, see you later, Voltage. I don't know how much longer we'll be streaming for anyway. It's just kind of getting the stuff here figured out. I'll put it in the rules. Use a mod to change Will's hair to make him look like Brock. Nah, I'm gonna try and keep this mod free if I can help it, just for the sake of nobody being able to call me a cheater. Later on. Okay. Yeah, that'll put everything back on the same page. Woohoo! So yeah, so we got all the summons we can potentially use. We've got all of the bosses that we want to beat. We're still working on the equipment. At least modding a cap. I mean, if there is a mod for a cap, then I would kind of have to. So in that case, Pact of the Chain Familiar and Shovel should be 2 different Pokemon, since those are 2 different spells technically. Yeah, but we're not using Pact of the Chain because it's a class feature. Anybody calls you a cheater, send them to me. Nah, that's alright, mate. I thought a bunch of people were going to call me like a cheater on the other challenge run I did, but that didn't actually happen, so that was fine. Right, Unflinching Protector Amulet, Act 3, and that's kind of like the dodge. I like that. Unflinching Protector Amulet. Cloak of Cunning Broom could help for getting away from encounters, but I think if we got Sanctuary, it doesn't actually matter, so I'm not going to say that's a requirement. Are there any pieces of clothing that could be helpful? I don't think so. I don't think there's any specific armor sets that are going to be helpful. Oh, yeah, yes, I'll also beat them up as all 5'9" of me. The cloak is a smoke ball item? Yeah, but I don't think it's necessary to the build. If we pick it up, great. If not, it doesn't matter. Just trying to see if there's anything here that immediately jumps out to me as a potentially good thing to grab. I honestly think we would just need armor that just gives us high AC. I don't really think... there's anything specific that we need to grab? At all? No, I don't think so. Crusader Mantle. Maybe. That could potentially have more damage, but I think that's only to weapon attacks, and a lot of the summons technically don't use weapons, but it could work. Well, the thing is if we're going by the leveling scheme of my original build, we're going to be going for 1 level of Wizard for the spell scrolls. We're going to go 1 level of Cleric to grab Sanctuary, and then we're going to go for the rest of the levels in Bard. Because the whole point of Bard was, like, you use the Bardic Inspiration as you giving commands to the Pokemon. So we're going to get a lot of really good spells from that. I wish Blade Ward didn't have a range itself, otherwise that would actually be really good for this run. But we could grab things like Fairy Fire, Speak of Animals, Healing Spells, Song of Rest for a third short rest. That could be really, really helpful for this run, especially with the rules that we have. Bunch of stuff. That's the plan. The Order of Murderers Pokemon using Leer? Yeah, maybe. So we can actually get, I think, through, like, Bardic Inspiration, back on the original point I was trying to make, through Magical Secrets, we can actually grab, like, other buffing spells. I mean, yes, Conjure Elemental is there, but we wouldn't be able to use it here. But we could grab things like Death Ward would be really helpful. Warden of Vitality would be clutch, actually. Warden of Vitality could be really, really good. So could Haste. Haste is basically the #1 spell there, for sure. Crusader's Mantle is also an option. In fact, actually, I'm almost wondering if Law Bard might be better than Valor in this case. Fairy Fire is just using the X accuracy? Yeah, Word of Vitality. Something that gives you Blade Ward when you heal them? Yes, that's a glove, though, and I don't know if we're going to want them or the Abyss Beckoners more. Either way, we can figure that out as the run progresses. Since we're going Bard, make sure to get Alfira's Bard buff. Yes, the one that gives you that D12 Bardic. Yeah, definitely want to make sure we do that. So we're going to be playing a good run, probably, overall anyway. So yeah, that was just kind of my thought process there. I don't think there's any more run-specific gear that we need to grab. I think the rest of it is just going to be, like the main things are these three, in my opinion. The Abyss Beckoners especially. Yeah, EC, we are doing a Splash of Wizard because that's the whole point of the run. We are going to be scribing. We're going to get a 1-level dip into Wizard to scribe spells, and that's going to be how we get our Pokemon for the most part. No, we're not going to be using Illithid powers. I don't think, unless there's any specific Illithid powers that we could use that aren't going to deal like direct damage or like directly affect enemies, which I don't think there are. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Illithid powers just while we're here. Not sure if there's anything that would specifically help us, but we can see. With the Abyss Beckoners, we wouldn't even need Blade Ward. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Favorable Beginnings could be nice. Shield of Thralls. Granting it 10 temporary hit points. Yep, that could actually be helpful. Oh, hi. You're back, Dex. The heals others for half your HP. Actually, yeah, transfuse health. That could be clutch in certain situations. Some of these could be useful. We could probably grab Survival Instinct. That might actually save our lives in, like, an honor mode situation. Displaced to be shape is just another Pokemon? No, I wouldn't count that because that's us transforming, not using a summon. So, like, the same way I wouldn't count the Slayer form. I wouldn't say it counts. Yeah, well, my idea, I think, from my original build for the Cleric subclass, it was to go with, Life? Because if we go with Life, we get Heavy Armor Proficiency, we get, even more healing per healing spell, we would also get Bless as well. And I don't really want to take a level 2 dip. I want level 10 of Bard to get all the magical secrets. So I think level 1 of Life makes the most sense. Black Hole is giving your Pokemon a Speed X item? Let me check. Black Hole, Black Hole. But that is us as a player directly affecting the enemies, so I don't think that counts. I think that as far as the Elliptic powers go, these ones, this one, and this one, are all pretty good to get. So I think I'll add them to the list of things to grab. Doing that. Hi, Benjathan. I'm fine. We're just finishing up kind of the planning for this challenge run that we're doing on the channel soon. I'm just kind of getting the last little bits of like kind of information for things that we want. I think Survival Instinct is like basically like a Death Ward before we get Death Ward. Could be really useful if we even get Death Ward. Hi, Banana. Good to have you here. So yeah, I think we've pretty much got it. I think. Oh, is that the end of the... No, that's not the end of the compilation. Yeah, Focus Sash. There you go, yeah. Getting Survival Instinct works. We're going to fight Bernard as well. Yeah, it could be like the HM that we get and we can use after beating the leader. Will someone be allowed to use the Ooze Apple? Do you want to clarify what you mean by that? But yeah, Life Domain, I think. Is there anything else we're potentially missing? I think we've got it. I think he means the Vial? The Strange Ox. Right! I forgot about him. Can we use him in some way? I've never actually interacted really with that NPC beyond killing him in like Act 2. Because he drops the Hat of Acuity or something. Hold up. Only in the final battle. Right, yeah. He's insanely strong for Act 3? Okay. Bloody hell, that's a very powerful boss. But yeah. Okay. I think we've got it. I think the run is ready to go. He'll fight with you at the end if you've been good with him? Right, right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we... Like, anything... Like, the thing is like, I will be doing this run as a live stream series. So if there's any backseat gaming that needs to happen to remind me to do things, then you guys can give me tips as we go. But as far as actually planning out the run ahead of time, I think we're good to go. Hi, Vlad. Good to have you here. Yeah, my evening was fine. Ironically enough, I spent my evening last night watching day 1 of the Los Angeles Regionals for the Pokemon World Championship. The Trainer of the Frontiers is ready to go. Yeah, I think so. I think we've got the run. Will, the Trainer of Frontiers, is ready to start his Grand Pokemon Adventure alongside Professor Gale, Oak, and friends. I think this is going to be fun. I don't think we're going to actually beat Honor Mode this way. I think that dream will get dashed pretty quickly. But I think it will be fun. What do you mean, nerd? Competitive Pokemon is really, really complex. Like, really complex. Will Karlach be a cheerleader? Yeah. Don't forget your mother. Yeah. Play custom. Well, that's the thing. My plan is if we get out of Act 1 without dying on honor mode, if we die after that, we just continue on custom mode. But yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I think as a planned out run, I think we've got it. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty good. I can't think of anything else, can you guys? IVs and EVs, nature of your Pokemon moves. Well, that's getting a bit too far into it. I think we've got it down pretty much. This is going to be awesome. I love that you're doing it as a live stream. Well, yeah, it makes sense, I think, better as a live stream, because when I did my Dragon's Dogma video, I recorded that in private, but I think, because I didn't think anybody would want to watch that as a live stream, and I didn't know how long it was going to take me, because I don't have as much experience with that game as I do BG3, but with BG3, I have a general idea of how long it's going to take. And basically the idea is I have all of next week off, right? So I'm going to be streaming quite a bit next week that people could just come in and out of. Then I've got 7 more weeks of work in which I will rotate the deity build streams and the Pokemon trainer streams every Saturday as need be. And then when summer rolls around and I have the whole summer off because I work in education, I'm not still a student, I actually work in education, I can just do a ton of streams and just we can actually hang out more and do that. I'm live streaming this tomorrow. I'm thinking I will, yeah. I think maybe at 2 PM I will maybe stream like the first few hours and just see how we go. I will try and actually set that up ahead of time. Damn, I wish I could have a week off. That's one of the perks of working in education. It's a minimum wage job, but I do get a lot of time off. Which is quite nice. And I get paid for it too. This is why summer is the second best season. Honestly, if I could move like the time off in summer to a month where it wasn't so hot, I would. I hate the heat. But yeah, I think as far as the actual Pokemon trainer run is concerned, well, if I say it's 2 PM, I might start it at 1 PM. I don't know, because again, it's a Monday. So like, I don't know how many people will be able to come by, so I think I would just start the stream whenever, and if people want to come in and join and come and go as they please, then they absolutely can. Like, it's not a huge thing. Like, again, the main reason I want to live stream these things is so there's, like, the proof that the run was done legitimately is there, and also so you guys can come in and interact with it in real time. You just need to get paid more? They do. They do need to get paid more, especially in the UK. But your work ends at 3? I'm sorry, man, but again, it's just so people can come in and out as they like. Y'all take care, stay safe, and have a great day. Yeah, thank you, Zim. Glad to have you here. It's Memorial Day in the US tomorrow. A lot of folks over here will be available to tune in. That's cool. Well, I don't... You should make your... You should make your students make a BG3 build. The age group I work with can barely even read. If these guys are capable of making a Baldur's Gate 3 build, I will be shocked. I will be shocked. Like, if I told them to roll a d10, they would just eat the dice, okay? It's not... But the dice are a choking hazard. But, regardless. It's their final, kids be like that. Anyways, I can't actually speak too much about my real life job, or else I could actually get in trouble, but... That... Also, as far as I know, summer is given off for education because winter is the best time of the year to study. Summer heat... Ah, that's true, I guess, Benjamin. That makes sense. That's how all good players start actual 8-int build. Did I ever tell you guys about the build that I wanted to make? That was... Hold up. This was part of the trivia stream as well. Hold up, BG... Not the Slayer build. I wanted to make a, like, build where it changes the context of BG3 into being a child playing pretend with a wooden sword. So I would make, like, a halfling or a gnome or something or like actually like a full-sized hero who is, but it's like a kid pretending that all of this is real, and they're swinging around a practice sword and like the training shield and all that. But then I thought, with all the stuff that happens in BG3, contextualizing that as being inside of the mind of a child is actually extremely dark, and I'm not sure I'd want to go down that route. Because there is the wooden shield as well. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, the training shield. The only shield in the game that only gives a +1 to your armor class, other than, like, I think the broken shield. Yeah. I don't know. I wish. I'm a horrible player. Ah, yeah, Sharess Caress. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I didn't end up going with that build. I thought it might have been fun as, like, a cheeky little thing, maybe like an April Fool's video, but it just felt wrong when I actually thought about it for more than 2 seconds. There's been an attempt in Mauritius, where I am right now, because the COVID schedule shifted. They ended up canning the project. Student grades flunked nationwide. Damn. That child would have a very interesting imagination. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was like, oh yeah, that would be a fun idea. And then I literally thought about it for like 5 seconds and went, actually, how about no? Ugh. But yeah, I think we've got everything. I don't think there's anything else left to go over in this stream. 1 second, everyone. I'm going to check something. Do I have... I don't think I do have it installed, unfortunately. Wait, do I? Do I actually have it installed? Wait, hold up. No, I don't. Wait, how long is this going to take to update? 2 minutes. I got an idea, guys. Normally, I mean, we've only been streaming for like just over an hour. How do y'all feel about... I've got Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous on my PC. I thought I had installed it to make room, but I don't. And like I said, I've been wanting to try Pathfinder. Why don't I try learning about Pathfinder, like, right now? Well, imagine making a tab that looks like a 10-year-old going on his first Pokemon adventure, Halflings only build. From what I gathered, the brain will deliberately slow down higher brain functions in order to cool off. Really? That's why I turn into, like, a slug in heat. That's why. Do you have Pokemon music to play during the battles? What I might do is... as when we actually do the streams, I'll probably turn the in-game music off, and then when I make the stream highlights, I'll edit and like make the actual video about the challenge run, I'll edit the music in. In which, for that case, you guys could play like your own music in the background or something. Pokemon music usually doesn't get copyright claimed as long as you use the original game. Because the way things work with copyright on YouTube is as long as it's not just playing the song and nothing else, it's usually okay. Video game OSTs, as a rule, are usually fine. Video game OSTs, as a rule, are usually fine, as long as there is commentary over them. And Pokemon is the same. People use Pokemon in music in videos all the time. But if I was to just upload, like, a section with just the music and no other sound effects or commentary over it, then yes, I could get a copyright strike. Otherwise, as long as I'm actually talking over it, it's fine. Let's find the path, yeah. You can play 8 seconds of the intro, then it's a no-no. No wonder fire types are so strong. Doesn't work like that at all. YouTube nukes new music releases, even if you do commentary. Well... in my time working... well, that's the thing. If I use older Pokemon music, then it's not going to matter. Like, I would stick to... like, I wouldn't use stuff from, like, Scarlet and Violet, but if I use stuff from, like, the DS era, which I would anyway, because that's my favorite era of Pokemon, then we'd be fine. But you guys don't know the stuff that I've had to deal with behind the scenes working as a content creator on YouTube. There is a lot of stuff that, like, copyright and all that I've had to deal with over the past few months. Yesterday was the first time I got a false copyright claim, which technically was a bit weird because it was a cover artist who covered Down by the River who copyrighted the first part of my stream where we had like the starting soon and the intro, where there was no commentary. But I'm 90% sure that the song that was playing was the original. So I don't know why they got copyright claimed. Nintendo owns Pokemon, bear that in mind. They'll send down assassins on you. That's true. That is true. Anyways, the stream is going to go a bit dark for a second as I set up the game. But I think, yeah, let's actually have a look at Pathfinder. Let's... Never mind. I just got a big error that says Pathfinder is not on the disc. Why did it update if it's not on the bloody disc? What is that? If it's not on my hard drive? Well, that's not happening. That's going to take 3 hours to download. God damn it. What do I have here that we could play? Just something to fill up the rest of the time. We could do... What could we do? Do Elden Ring, maybe? The stream has gone dark. Oh, why? God damn it. Me and my hubris. Play Shotgun Gale. I mean, this was like an impromptu stream. I kind of don't want to just leave after like not even an hour and a half, so we can do something. I'm just trying to figure out what. Hobo with... What is this hobo with shotgun? You guys... Well, hold up. This is gonna be like a Germa moment where like I get freaking blindsided. Hobo with shotgun. It's a 2011 film. 6 out of 10 on IMDb. Run Canito back? No. I don't have Buckshot Roulette, unfortunately, Vlad. I don't. I've got to find... we'll find something. We'll find something. This is what impromptu streaming means. Okay, I'm just going to slap on a bit of Elden Ring. If anybody wants to stick around for Elden Ring, you can do so. Let me pause the download on Wrath of the Righteous, because that's going to take up all of my friggin' internet. What's the consensus on Cyberpunk 2077 songs? I mean, they're good, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to use them for a video. I'm pretty sure a lot of that is actual like music that gets copy claimed. So if we're still on about that. Alright, you guys should be seeing the game now. Let's see if I can put chat in a place that's going to be good. How's the stream looking? Good? Can we see the game? Try and make sure it's not too quiet for you as well, because I did have the volume turned way down. There you go. Oh, Elden Ring. Why did I sound like... Why did I sound like Vegeta from Dragon Ball? Kakarot! Kakarot, the Discord message is leaked. We need to leave the Earth. It's like if Vegeta was in like an elderly home. Yeah, you see it? Yep, cool. Coolio. Getting a lot of stutter. Hold up, might adjust some settings. Might full screen it? That might be a bit better. Maybe that'll be a bit better. I'm just getting a bit... whoop! I just broke something. I broke something! Can you let me know if you guys can still... Oh no, I can't... Oh no, that's why I couldn't do it at full screen last time, because the streaming would not work last time. Sorry, just messing with settings while I try and figure out how streaming works, even though I've been doing this for months now. Still here, just playing Wrath of the Righteous at the moment. I was going to play Wrath of the Righteous, and then it wasn't installed on my system, which is annoying. Oh god, everything's on max. Yeah, that's probably why. Jesus. I'll just turn everything down a little bit, and we'll go from there. What do you mean? Not been applied. Apply these changes, return to the title menu. Fine. No, not desktop. Quick game. And then we'll continue.
Oh, your divinity have mercy and grant me forgiveness.
I haven't experienced Elden Ring yet. Definitely interested in the gameplay. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Just don't know why I'm getting stutter. There's no reason I should be getting freaking stutter. I never get stutter. And then all of a sudden, it decides not to work. Ah, tech issues while live. That's always fun. Regardless, I'm just going to play for it. You're making WWE 2K24? I used to play, I think it was 2K 2016? With my buddy Dawson way back in the day. We did play that. And we made our own, we made our own avatars, and we got into like a double. I remember this very vividly. We got into like a double match against like the two Terminators that were added as DLC, and it was very fun. Currently attending a wedding in game at the moment for a companion quest. Damn. Hello, sir. We are depressed.
No, Tan. Then, believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Yeah, we'll see how long. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go for. If I'm having too many tech issues, I'll probably stop. But I don't know. I feel like hanging out with you guys for a bit longer, so we'll play for a bit and just see how we go. I see you're using a controller. Does is use what's that on the keyboard? You're not really supposed to play Souls games with a keyboard. They actively recommend that you don't. And I was a console player most of my life before I got a PC, and then started PC gaming seriously. So I would say I always play on controller when I can help it. I did out for a minute when did Elden Ring start. We finished planning the run and I didn't feel like ending stream yet, so we were going to try playing Wrath of the Righteous, but I don't have it installed, so I swapped it into Elden Ring just for, I don't know, maybe another hour or so. Gonna lurk here? No worries. Let me check the stream. It's because... nothing wrong with the actual stream itself, it is just the game is stuttering like a motherfucker. And apparently this is a problem people have with this still. Maybe if I just go to, like, medium settings, we'll just see if that helps. Install it after the stream? Yeah, I might actually. I do want to do Pathfinder streams in the future, because I want to learn Pathfinder as a system, and hopefully Wrath of the Righteous will help me do that.
You're near surprised you found. No matter. Why don't? Oh, but don't ask.
You have the lantern. Yes, we need that. We need the lantern. We could buy smithing stones. That will be useful. Can I sell you anything? Do I have anything to sell? Remembrance of the Grafted. I'll hold on to that for now. Okay. We actually want to be at this part of the map yet. Looks fine on this end. Path is really confusing at first, but I really like it. Yeah, that's why I want to learn Pathfinder. I tried getting into it a little bit back when D&D's OGL debacle was going on. Because I was like, I don't really want to support this company anymore. And then it kind of just turned into like a... Well, does your character look like guts? No, well, it's not my intention. The sliders that I pulled for this character, if I can actually get like a proper camera angle on it. I don't think I can. It's meant to be... I think I pulled the sliders from like the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy XIV. And then slightly adjusted them. You're thinking more like Brock from Pokemon? Oh... If the Pokemon Trainer Challenge Run doesn't work out well for BG3, we could try it in Elden Ring. Where do I actually want to be right now? I think I actually want to be here, I think. Pathfinder Tabletop gives you so many options for character builds, it can actually stymie some players. Really? I remember when I tried Wrath of the Righteous for the first time a while ago, and I was like, I have a basic idea of what I want to play, because I always try to play like Spellblade characters in RPGs, because it's just like my preferred archetype. So I tried Magus, but I just have no idea how Pathfinder works. Anyways, stymie basically means like just kind of like befuddle and like kind of stop people, like make people stop whatever they're doing. It's just a funny term. know why this stuttering issue's really bothering me, but I'm just gonna roll with it. What got you to make your channel? I've told this story a few times before, but it's like, I'm not even kidding. It kind of just happened by accident. Shikari. Basically, I had a YouTube channel for a long time, and I made videos for it whenever I just felt like making a video editing project for fun. Ignore the dragon. He's not important. And then it kind of got to the point where, like, I hadn't uploaded anything in years. And then I played Baldur's Gate 3, and then I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. And I'm like, I don't know, I'll just, like, upload this build I made for Dante. Like, and just kind of make... You can tell, like, how I wasn't a YouTuber at that point, because you can hear in my commentary how awful it is. And then, going from there, I uploaded the Dante build. And then, all of a sudden, compared to my other videos, which got maybe 50 views... The Dante build got like 1,000 in like a day, and then I was like, oh, okay, maybe people want to see more of this. And then I made another build, and then another, and then another, and long story short, the channel just kind of happened accidentally. Never intended to be a content creator, still don't intend to be a content creator, but I mean, I still just do this as a hobby, but yeah. That's how the channel started. Sorry, I know this is annoying, but I am gonna mess with the settings again. Just to kind of... I think it actually might be the fact that I'm playing on 1440. This might look weird. But I'll put it back up to high. There you go. Oh, hello! Ow! I forgot you have a projectile, right? So do I, bitch! Ow! 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 Don't you bleed me! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Is it possible to make a Dragonborn build in Elden Ring / BD3? Are you talking about Dragonborn in, like, the D&D race, or Dragonborn the Skyrim character? Because the answer to one of those is yes, and the answer to the other is no. Well, not no, but not in the way you think. Easy to be a Dragonborn in the DG3. Not sure about Elden Ring. Not like a Dragonborn where, like, you actually play as a, like, dragon character, no. But... there are, like, dragon spells in the game, which kind of give you temporary dragon features. Cobra Kai monk build. Hi, Mr. Genji main. I don't know. I've not seen that show. I have watched the original Karate Kid, but I've not seen, like, the Netflix show. Are we playing Elden Ring? Yeah, we switched off of the run planning because we finished it. Oof. Ah, out of heals, bitch. And dead. Cool. Thanks for the help, random samurai man. And he's gone. Well. Okay. Sorry, I think I might be missing some chat messages. Oh, I need to equip the lantern that we bought just now. Where did I put it? There it is. There we go. It's really good. I mean, it's basically what if you took the old Karate Kid movies and made it into a show. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try. For sure. I mean, more like the Skyrim Dragonborn, I want to look like a Nord warrior going through Stradale. Oh yeah, you could absolutely do that in this game very, very easily. There is... basically, you can kind of get, like, the almost, like, barbarian type of, like, iron armor. Like, from that kind of game. And then... there's, like, weapon skills. Like, I have, on this build, I have a weapon skill that lets me do this. But there are weapon skills that'll let you, like, shout to either, like, buff yourself, or, yeah, like, either shout to buff yourself, or, like, do actual, like, projectile shouts that knock enemies back. So you can absolutely do a Skyrim Dragonborn build. Absolutely. It's really easy to do, actually. You could get it very, very early. Nice. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm getting, like, stuttering issues in this game, but oh well. Alright, gotta be a bit careful here, because it is a trap. There it is. Ah, well, they already saw me anyway. Why? No, whoop. That's two. And I triggered the trap anyway, so here they come. There's only two left, though. Oh, no, no, there's a few more than 2. Okay. Yeah, pretty easy. Gives me flame blade bribes, pretty cool. Yeah, this is one of the better, like, kind of weapon skills in the game. For sure. Any progress on your D&D slime boy? Oh, you mean the plasmoid? I forgot my weapon was on fire! And the fact that those are explosive barrels. Anyways. Any progress on my D&D slime boy? I think, the plasmoid is pretty much ready to go. I mean, I'm mainly playing it as a straight astral monk. Yeah, but I am going to... So for those of you that don't know, and a lot of you won't, I am going to be playing a D&D campaign soon. And I'm going to be playing a plasmoid astral self monk. Anyway, any games you're excited for this year that are coming out? I mean, there are games that have come out this year that I have not played yet, but I'm excited to play. For example, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Still haven't played it yet, but I plan to once I finish Yakuza 8, which I'm currently playing through right now. Anything that's coming out this year that I'm excited for? Honestly, no. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I think most of my releases that I wanted for this year have already come out. Did we finish planning the Pokemon stuff? When I loaded the stream, I was thinking BG3 looks modded. Yeah, we finished the planning, and I thought I didn't feel like ending stream yet, so I've swapped over to Elden Ring.
You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Hi, Patches.
All of it.
How about you eat this? Ow. Patches? Patches? I would say I'm going to singe your hair off, but you haven't got any. Stop it. Shadow of the Erdtree. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do some more Elden Ring content when Shadow of the Erdtree rolls around. I want to play the DLC first, and then I'm probably going to make builds from the game.
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
I don't know when patch 7 for BG3 is coming out, Todd. I'm hoping it won't be around the same time, but I'm honestly really worried about it. Like I've mentioned before, I don't think console mods are coming soon, if at all. And I think that's what's got the patch delayed, is the fact that they're still in the kind of debacle with the console companies about getting mods on console. Probably June for PC. Yeah, probably. I'm hoping it's soon, because I would really, really like to start doing modded builds on the channel again, but ones that everyone can use. But I just don't see console mods coming soon, and that worries me a bit. Which is why I'm starting to create, like, the newer content that I'm going to be creating fairly soon. I'm going to work on the first episode of the character creation series this week. Get that out, hopefully, by the end of next week. Yeah. It's like an episode 0, a pilot, if you will. They're thinking about bringing back an old character of mine for Kirk's game. Okay, Ben. I am stupid. I did not this is my problem, right? I swear I've got something going on in my head that's not normal. I did not clock that Benjathin and Ben from the Discord were the same person. I did not clock that. I am so sorry. I did not... How did I not... How did I not clock that? How did I not clock that? Apologies, Ben. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no, what character are you planning on bringing back? Guys, come on! I originally started modding based on your list, but now I have over 90 mods. Yeah. I did some older modded streams a while back that were really fun. But I've been playing more vanilla stuff lately. No, I had no idea, Pop Thigh. I had no idea that you were sinless from the Discord. No, I did not. Say to Wildfire File Druid paid for her art too. I still need to get art commissioned for this channel. I want a new profile pic, and I want like a banner Like, I want to get, like a basically, like, the avatar that I have now with, like, the flat cap and the jacket and the beard and all that. I want to get them drawn and then use them as, like, the channel mascot rather than just the Hero Forge avatar that I've got going on at the moment. Yeah, and just completely redo the whole channel to look a bit more professional. That's kind of the plan. I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm just going. That's cool, though, Ben. I'm looking forward to seeing that. You have to share that in the group chat. Right, where should I go from here? Is there like another step to build making that I need to do? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna play casually from here. We'll go to Leonia now. Use your real face. Do you know what the craziest thing is, right? I made like the channel update video a while back where I was kind of talking about like the direction I wanted to take the channel in the future. And I off comment mentioned like I might actually use my real face, but I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to actually put my face out there. And then I think a few people actually said, like, part of the reason that, like, I guess it's like how people perceive, like, the personalities online. Apparently not knowing what I look like in real life is, like, part of the fun of it. Which is weird. Like, I guess I can kind of understand that. I guess that's where, like, VTubers and stuff come in. But yeah, I know. Some people actually strictly said to me, like, actually, maybe you shouldn't show your face because it's kind of more fun that way. Weird, huh? Sin. Ben said he's playing a druid, a wildfire druid. What are you talking about? Face for radio? No, I don't necessarily think I'm ugly. But I don't think I would be fun to look at. I am literally just slightly overweight white guy. There's not a lot to really look at visually that's... I mean, I guess it works, but since I kind of want to make content that's more about listening to it than watching, but it adds to the mystery? I guess so. You more or less have a backstory for your character? You'll post it once it's ready? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Leo. That's going to be cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what like our full party dynamic ends up being. Too pretty for mortal eyes? Not exactly. I don't watch vids or streams for people sticking their faces in the picture. Well, that would never be me anyway. I would not want to be like one of those people who just sticks their faces in thumbnails or anything like that. But I would, but if like... But I don't know, I kind of like the idea of you guys not necessarily knowing what I look like. I think it does add to, like, the kind of whole YouTube persona, I guess. I mean, hell. But, like, I don't know. I definitely think I want to commission an artist to get the mascot drawn up and everything like that, for sure. Our weak minds couldn't comprehend the real persona. It's not like that so much. It's more just like, I don't know. What does showing my face on camera really add through the whole experience? Besides, I need a haircut. My hair looks fucking weird at the moment. I look like a rejected member of the Beatles. I've written way too much. Most I've written for a backstory ever. Nice. biblically accurate hobo. I like that. That's funny. Oh shit. Alright. Here's what we do. Stealth. A mascot sounds pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah. Well, like I say, the channel kind of does have the mascot. Would you fuck off, you giant dragonfly bitch? Yeah, the channel does have a mascot. Fuck. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my shit and I'm gonna leave. Sorry, I'm just gonna focus on what's happening. Yeah, you don't see shit, you big crystal lizard. Fuck off. Kaneda was pretty close to doxing you, though. Oh, it did. There's a reason that the VOD is not available on the channel. It did dox me. I didn't realize it at the time, but my real name was visible on stream for a short moment. And so the VOD is not available on the channel. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. That actually happened, and I did not notice it at the time. I'm not sure how many of you remember it, but... I mean, I don't care about you guys knowing, like my, kind of real-life nickname, which is Cam. It's just short for my name, but my full first and last name was available on the channel. Not that it matters, because my real name does not exist anywhere on the internet. I don't have any social media accounts under my real name. I don't have any, like, pictures or anything like that of me available online. If you Google my real full name, you will find nothing. Only Hobozone comes up. Thankfully, we're all blind. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I'm not going to be, like, ever streaming, like, something like Kinetopet again in the future, just in case something like that could happen. Only games and heavily curated wiki browsing for me. I don't like having a face on the side of a corner during a video stream. That's what I meant. It puts me off. Otherwise, something might be enjoyable. Yeah, I think I played around with the idea, because obviously I hang out with, like, VTubers on stream quite a lot. I played around with the idea of just getting one of those, like, PNG tuber things, just for live streams, but I don't actually think it would be right for the channel. I kind of like the idea of it just being my voice for that, but as far as getting a drawing done up to be, like, a channel mascot to go for the profile picture and to put in, like, banners and such like that, then yeah, I think that'll be okay. But I'm not sure if a PNG tuber is taking it too far. If you Google my real full name, you find a ginger Canadian suit model, which I'm definitely not. If you Google my full name, the most results you'll get is an author with the same last name as me, but is not related to me at all. Bro, the human race is doomed. Why would anyone want to dox you? Because they can. Just, they find it funny. I don't know. If you Google your name, Hobozone comes up. Guessing game begins. I will say that while my first name is rather generic, although not as common, my last name is very, very specific, and it is not something that most people have. Especially since there's only 3 people in the world that have that name now. At least from my family. So yeah. Luckily your name isn't Shikaru. I didn't think it was. No, it's fine. I'm not worried about that. Like, again, if you know my first name, I don't care, but it's been said before. And again, when I play with, like, with my friends and such, I don't mind that so much. But you don't need to know my last name. That's all. Could be a niche fetish site. Maybe? Maybe people get off, like, I don't know.
I presume. Oh, pardon. I am an old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am. Perhaps you...
Can I strengthen anything with you? Not yet. I'm pretty sure my name is unique to the planet. Maybe. Anyways, what is the time? I'll probably stream for a little bit longer. Only fans. Probably not. Probably not. Don't think I'll be starting one of those anytime soon. Unless I pull a Joe Cat and, like, do minis or something. Not actual, like, sex stuff. But, alright, we get it with the airstrikes. Okay, we get it. But not exactly very effective. Why is it in fact for a long while you Google my name and a bloody TV show comes up? Damn. Hey, EG bro, yeah. I don't know why I'm at Karia Manor. I got too busy talking and then I just kind of started going along my old build making routes. I'm not really thinking too much about where I'm going. At all. Yeah. And here come the giant hands. Wait, I have the perfect counter. I say, as I'm getting my shit rocked. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Back this way. Ow. 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 No. Oh, why didn't that stun you? Only fans more like only builds. Yeah. Oh, man. Once I learn Pathfinder, I'll have to try and actually do Pathfinder builds. Maybe. Maybe not as videos. I don't know yet. Hands off. There's a psychopath with almost your exact name in your hometown. And exactly where you live. Yeah, hands. I'm not actually sure why I'm here. I can't... This is the problem when I, like, try and talk and stream and, like, play games at the same time. I actually have no idea where I'm going or what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to make this, like, faith build, and I'm not sure if there's any sort of faith items I need to grab, or should I just continue with the game normally? I might go here. Alright, see you later, Dex. Yeah, I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer. I've got some other stuff I want to get done today. Like, I want to get some videos editing / uploading. The Dragon Prayer Book near Artist Shack. Right, right. Wait, is this the return of Mr. 2x4? I think I still have the outfit. Yeah. It is Mr. 2x4. Remind me, where is the Artist Shack again? Is that past... Is that past where I was? I think the Artist Shack... If you're doing a Pathfinder build, there's a DLC that starts you at level 20. Damn, okay. I think the Artist Shack is up here somewhere? Gives Lightning Spear, which is really good. Oh, yeah. Ascension 10. Wow, okay. Let me see. Where was the Artist Shack? I think it was past the Ray Lucaria Tower? In which case, that's back that way, I think. No, because that's the... No, it is down there. It's up here, isn't it? I think. It's right of the Church of Vows. Ah, so Church of Vows is there. Which is a place I want to go anyway. I'm going to mark that on the map. No, I don't want to mark you. And then it's... Where's the Artist Shack again? It's not that one. That takes you to... Oh, come on. Where is it? I've played this game so much. I should know this. Where is it? It's near... Yeah, oh, there it is. Let's place a beacon there, and I'll place a beacon there for later. Cool. Right, so we're going to that way. So in order to get there, I'll need to go back to here and then head down the other way. Cool. Okay. I remember now. Let me just make sure everything's all still good with the stream. Make sure we've not died yet. Or the stream hasn't died yet. Well, that probably doesn't help. Why is that playing at such a fucking thing? Damn. My little stream preview that in the live control center was playing at like frickin' 1440p resolution. No wonder the frickin' my network might have been lagging. I like my Turtle Pope better as my main magic faith merchant. He never moves. Yeah, everyone loves Turtle Pope. Who, for those of you who are not familiar with this game, will be meeting Turtle Pope shortly. Just gotta do some platforming. Platforming in Souls games, they actually made it good, somehow. Somewhat good, at least. Oh no, there's a retracted message. Whatever was it? I'm gonna hit... I missed. Don't you hit me. They did. Turtle Pope, my favorite dog. Oh man. God, I'm just waiting for new memes to rise from the DLC. That was one of the fun things about when Elden Ring first came out. Because when Elden Ring first came out, it was one of those games that I played at launch, and I almost never ever do that anymore. And it was so awesome being a member of the Elden Ring community, actually discovering new things as the game came out. It was like pre-internet gaming all over again. Holy absolute crap, I thought they would. Right, unless you go to the three-finger area, that's horrible platforming. Yeah, you're not wrong. I forgot about that. More like repressed it from my memory. Die. I forgot how many enemies are in this area. But yeah, we'll go see Turtle Pope. We'll go to the Artist Shack. Got an arrow sticking out of me. Oh, no. It's despawned. There's a theory going on that might actually be true, that rune bears have dragon hearts and are becoming dragons themselves. That's a cool theory. I would like to get more, like, little lore tidbits like that when the DLC comes out. Like, if they could just, like, add, like, more fun stuff like that, that would be really cool. Oh, I want that item. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It was not worth it. Okay. Ow. Did you ever go back and steal that guy's marshmallow? Oh my days. I can't believe you've actually brought that up. God, you don't forget things, do you, Sin? You just don't forget things. Can't open the map right now. That's interesting. Right, we'll activate the Side of Grace here. You can infer from the design where their heat would be is a stone texture similar to dragon hearts, or where their heart would be. Interesting. That's actually really, really cool. I'll have to look more into that because that's intriguing me now. Ugh. Right, there's the artist shack. And I know we have to beat the knight outside, but I am going to go get the bonfire first. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Zilly. I've seen a lot of her videos. I just don't watch... I haven't watched all of them. My memory is a selective iron vice. Now answer the question. Did you nick the mallow? Not yet, but maybe we can go back and do it. Right, so... we need to kill this guy. Shouldn't be too difficult. Especially when I light myself on fire. Okay, let's do it. Ow! I get slammed into the ground. Yeah, no. I do promise, I am good at this game. I just haven't played it a very long time. Yeah, he can turn his sword into lightning, I can turn mine into fire. It's a duel for the ages. Stop it. Okay, I've got to not roll backwards against the shield bash. I see it coming. Okay. Trying to get some more magic back. Oh, son of a bitch. Got caught in the roll catch. Okay. I promise. There was a time long ago where I was skilled at this game. And then I played BG3 for nearly a year. How much figure do I actually have at the moment? Oh, 29. Not too far off, Phantom. Right. Let's try that again. Let us try that again. Bench. Yeah. The two worst enemies, gas versus electric. Oh god, as a UK citizen, I wholeheartedly agree. Right. Let's actually have you this time. Whoop. Nope. Nope. I did not think that was going to hit. No. And he's going to do the sideways swing, and then I can blow 2. Dodge that. Get a backstab. I'm going to charge a Claymore for him getting up. Yep. He's going to do his dash. He's not going to follow up. Okay. Right, there's that annoying ass move, and then he's going to 1, 2, and then I can backstab. This is what I do. I talk myself through Souls fights. Get 2 charged hits. That's not going to do anything, mate. Oh, never mind, it is going to do something. I forgot it has a ranged element. 1. Well, there's a rock here. That's not useful. Yes, the wildlife in this game is like horror game stuff sometimes. Rune bears, the weird freaking birds in Caelid, they're all really terrifying if you're not prepared for them. If you don't know they're coming. Oh! Oh, he just ran out of his lightning buff. That's really useful, actually. Okay. There we go. Mini-boss? Not quite. It's not a mini-boss, no. I'm just shit. But yeah, we just got the Dragon Cult book, so now if we go to the Church of Vows, we can get some more stuff. Just actively reading a guide from his brain. Yeah, I like have to remember how to play this game. That's my big problem. Whoop! Horse! Thank you. Okay. Let's go down and round. Oh, nice. Yeah. No. Pretty much all the bosses in this game actually do have, like, health bars on the bottom left, on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, the Giga Hands, like the huge ones. Yeah, the ones that are, like, fighting the giants. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I think we can get down. Can we get down to Jarburn from here? I think so. Or is it from somewhere else? Do we go down from there? Is it because... Do we get there from the tower? So I need to get down... Not there, but... Oh, I remember now. We go down from the lake. That's right. What's the story of Elden Ring? I'm a big story kind of person in games, and Elden Ring looks fun. Okay, so... that... I don't think you realise how much of a loaded question that is, but I'll give you the best rundown I can. So long story short, there's this thing called the Elden Ring, funnily enough. It's basically this ancient artifact that gives the big royal family people a bunch of power, right? And so there's Queen Marika, right? She decides one day, it's like, actually, I'm going to break this ring, and then then a bunch of, like, other people who are, some of them are related to me, some of them aren't, are gonna get the shards of the Elden Ring, and they're gonna become, like, the rulers, right? And then so that ends up sparking a major war. One of her children dies, the other one dies, but then doesn't die. Then there's a wolf man in there somewhere. We met him last stream. Then there's lobsters with guns. That's a pretty important part of lore. The lobsters with the guns, they're pretty important. Then there's... for the record, I've not lied to you fucking once. All of this is in the game. Then there's the dragons, which kind of died, but then also didn't. There's still a few of them around. Then there's the man who bears witness. Yeah. Also, the queen that I mentioned earlier is actually a dude, but is actually a woman at the same time. Really weird. Kind of not sure how that works. Yeah, lobsters with guns. Yeah, that we're circling back to that one. Yeah, they have the sniper rifles. Yep. Oh, there's also the dude who's like in like an incestuous relationship with a corpse, and he's like the Lord of Blood. Yeah, that's a whole different can of worms. In fact, the DLC is about the dead person in that scenario. The one guy who got vored by a snake, yes, but then he got vored by a snake so hard that he actually became the snake. We'll fight him later. What else? What else is there as part of the lore? There's a guy called Blackguard Boggart who really likes shrimp. He's like an essential character. You need to understand his backstory to understand like the deeper meaning of the lore. And then there's also the sister of the dead incest corpse. And she is like the super boss of the game. And she's naked during her fight. Yeah, oh yeah, there's the Moon Witch, who was the person who died but then didn't die. Who everyone simps for. Yeah. You can actually get married to in this game. And like, do you have to actively find it? Or like, or is it a game that puts it out there? Okay, so the thing about Souls games is that a lot of the story is learned through like item descriptions and dialogue. They give you enough to kind of work with. But there isn't like story quests or something that you follow. You just kind of play the game and discover things as you go. So if you like actively having to find the story and like uncover things for yourself, then you will love Souls games in general. There's also the Queen's pet dog, but there's also her brother that is also her brother, the Grim Reaper. Yep, that's true. Oh, don't forget about the Blood Cult. Oh, I mentioned the Blood Cult. I was talking about the Lord of Blood incest guy. There's also the one guy on the beach just chilling with some marshmallows. He's really important. We'll get to it. Oh, I'm going to do that before the stream ends. Anyway, here's Turtle Pope. Again, very important character. We were not lying about the Turtle Pope. If you've never played Elden Ring, everything I said sounds like complete bullshit, but actually it was 90% true. Even the lobsters with guns, but they're not literal guns. But it's kind of, they function like guns. That sounds cool. Yeah, no, I actually do recommend Elden Ring as a game, especially if you do like stories and games, although people will just watch like hours and hours of like lore explained videos to truly understand it all. Yeah, I told you. Turtle Pope! That was not a joke! I wasn't expecting there to be a literal Turtle Pope. I mean, if the Turtle Pope is real, then you can just take everything else I said as complete fact. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the guy who just, his whole thing is eating shit. He's literally called the Dung Eater. Yeah, he's a guy.
You are free. I would, sir, if you find, unless perhaps, in which case I will share.
Yeah, and the all-knowing dude who like dies in like 2 hits. Yeah.
Oh, very well. Let us heresy all thing. Oh, what have we?
What? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Dung Eater. We can go say hi to him later, actually.
Oh, very well.
If we want.
Heresy is all thing.
Right, so we can now buy various spells. We can get the Black Flame stuff. We can get the electric stuff. So we'll have to get some runes, but we can get those later now. I think we broke Shikara. Heathens. I finally made it to stream and I joined and I see the Turtle Pope. Hi, Jarfees. Glad to have you here. Oh, you just missed the hell of a conversation we just had. Your mind is boggled. And that's Elden Ring's story in a nutshell. Literal Turtle Popes and people who eat shit. I actually genuinely wonder, when does the Dung Eater's room open up? I actually don't remember. We can find out. My boggle just got minded. Right, okay. Let me actually check to see if it is open. I'm curious.
Thank goodness. I'm still looking. It's not easy.
I don't think his room opens yet. I can't even. Yeah, so the Dung Eater's in this room. He's this guy. He's in here. I don't think we can just about see him through the slip in the crack of the door, but he is in there. In a weird way. He's kind of in there. Oh yeah, there's also the person over here that we can, like, hug. But it's not really a buff. She gives you a debuff, but then she gives you an item that can be a buff. Yeah, it's Cisco.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Nah, I bet she got herpes. Right, okay. Let's move on. What else do we need to do? I guess the next step would be to grab... Okay, so we've got the Church of Vows, which was important. We got the lightning spells. I guess we'll just have to fight some bosses, get some runes, and go from there. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll do the next Legacy dungeon. Kill her! No. Oh, no, wait, no. We forgot a very important step. I need to go steal that guy's mushroom. Right. Hold up. Alright, Sin. You shall get your wish. I'm gonna steal this guy's mushroom. So this game isn't just a game that's really hard to beat. It's about incest, lobsters, nakedness, people eating poop, and Turtle Pope. Yeah. In fact, I would even argue, personally, that the game really isn't... okay, I'm not going to say that the game's not challenging, because it is. But once you understand the fundamentals of the game, it becomes much easier. And it becomes kind of more like a standard RPG in that sense. Marshmallow. Mission complete, virginity secured. Alright then. So this is supposedly the Marshmallow Man. Marshmallow. Well, whatever. Right, where's this so-called marshmallow I'm supposed to seal? Where's the marshmallow? Where is it? Oh yeah, the guy who wrote the Elden Ring story is George R.R. Martin. I nearly said Tolkien, which would be a grand disservice. Marshmallow Man, yeah. It is he. I am behind you, Marshmallow Man. It looks so goofy. Look, you can just see the eyes. What do you see, Marshmallow Man? Do you feel my presence? Right, come on. Come on, Sin. Where is it?
You again. I don't want any trouble.
He is the marshmallow? He doesn't have anything in his inventory that I would attribute to steal him?
Well.
Okay, now it makes sense. I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to do it, Sin. He's right behind me, isn't he? Marshmallow Man has had a huge rebrand since Ghostbusters. Yeah, I don't know where this bit was going. JRRM is a twat. I don't know enough about the guy, but I'll take your word for it. Sure. Right. Moving on. We've been to visit him. I'm not killing him. It's not going to happen, mate. It is not going to happen. He's done nothing wrong. He sold me this sword that we'll be using for the rest of the game. Not doing it. Do you want to know why I'm not going to do it? Because it's going to make his fucked up giraffe donkey sad, okay? This isn't a Dark Urge playthrough. Is this what the Dark Urge is supposed to be? It's just somebody trying to play through the game normally, but he's got a cacophony of voices in his head telling him to do bad shit. The Dark Urge is a live streamer. That's the new canon. Alright. Fuck it, hold up. We settle this how we always do. Settle this how we always do. You guys think I'm kidding? You guys think I'm kidding? 1 second. I won't be showing the results on stream because it's going to be too much of a faff, but here you fucking go. There you go. Go on then. Okay, 2 votes so far for no, he is innocent. 1 vote for fuck him up. Oh my god, what is happening right now? BG3 keeps crashing when I try to progress past killing Priestess Gut. Might be an odd flag. I don't know if you've got mods installed. Could be something. Oh no, fuck him up is winning. No, no, no. We played a D&D game like that, of course you aren't kidding. True. Give him the Gale treatment. Give in to your hunger. I can't do it. It's wrong. He's a poor innocent man. Oh no, it's 4-3. I feel like I cannot make a decision based on that, can I? But of course you have mods installed. Then yeah, it might just be a flagging error. No, not another. All right. There's like 20 people in this stream right now. I need all hands on deck. If you can. Just Is this how, like, it used to work in, like, the Roman gladiators, like in the arena? It's like the thumbs up, thumbs down. Imagine the gooey, sticky, sweet mallow torn apart. Eat his toes! Y'all are fucked up. What the hell? Oh, God, I haven't seen anything this fucked up since the fucking Suresh stream. Jesus. Yup. Okay. I think that's enough time on this bit. Alright. Well, the people have spoken. Y'all are gonna hate me for this. Like, you're gonna hate that you made me do this. Now it's a duo fight! Look now what I have to do. Look what I have to do now. Buddy. See, look, he still doesn't even want to fight me. Like, he just doesn't even want to try. Like, he doesn't even want to try. Look at him, look, he's just circling around me, like. Like, I'm literally killing a defenseless man. Like, he's not even trying, he's just trying to ward me off. This is so wrong. Okay, roasted marshmallows. Ow! Oh, okay, now it's roasted marshmallows. Come here. Ow! Come. Okay, now this is actually kind of annoying. Oh my! If he beats me. Okay. Ow! Oh my... This is annoying. I've never actually fought one of these before. In any playthrough. Get back here. Bloody hell, he can like dash away really quickly. Get back. Oh, he waits until I attack and then he dives in. Messed up, man. Well, now I just feel bad. Hey, look, we got his stuff. I won't kill you. I won't kill you. I won't kill you. I won't kill you. S'mores. Alright. Look, he's so sad. It's like, it's upset. Putting it out of its misery. Nope. Nope. This should not be slow and painful. Oh, okay. I swear I'm good at this game. There we go. It was mercy. It was mercy. It was going to die a slow and painful death out here. It was mercy, okay? Okay? It was a mercy killing. It was a mercy killing. There is literal blood on my hands. Okay, I think that's the stream. I do have stuff I need to get done today, so I am going to call the stream here, I think. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't let the meat go to waste. We knew you could do it. Thanks for the words of encouragement, you absolute psychos. But yeah, I am going to call it here, guys. Very, very fun stream. Looking forward to tomorrow. Going to be doing the start of the Pokemon Trainer run. I think that's going to be really, really fun. Don't know if we'll actually be able to do it, but we'll keep banging our heads against the wall until we try. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for coming out today for this kind of impromptu stream. It's always nice to think that I can just literally turn on the stream and like people will just show up. It's actually really nice. We try to catch that one. Thank you, brother. No, thank you for showing up. It's great. Now we must rid the land of all marshmallow men. Do you know what's funny, Sin? There is genuinely like lore in the game about people going around and killing all of the merchants, aka marshmallow men. There's actually a location in the game that kind of tells that story. I'm not joking. We would be like the second coming. But yes, thank you all so much for joining. Yep, see you later, everyone. Ilya, Sin, David, Jarbeez, thanks, Shikaru. You need to start it again. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming out today. Banana, everyone. I had a really, really, really fun time, Phantom. Glad to see you all here today. It was a good time. But I am going to stop the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later.